I'd like to yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today in support of House Resolution 1504, which recognizes and honors the 20th anniversary of the signing of the American with Disabilities Act of 1990, the most historic piece of legislation affecting the civil rights of people with disabilities in our nation's history. Prior to its passage, too many people with disabilities received unequal treatment, didn't have the same kinds of opportunities as other Americans, faced inaccessible facilities and services in both the public and private sectors. Many Americans with disabilities face discrimination in education and employment, couldn't support their families, couldn't access jobs. As a result, Americans with disabilities were denied the opportunity to fully participate in society because they were not afforded the same rights that other Americans take for granted. The hard work of disability advocates and members of Congress, many of whom are being recognized today, present and past, culminated with a bipartisan effort to craft and pass the American with Disabilities Act. Since its passage, the ADA has worked to fulfill the nation's goal of equal opportunity, independent living, economic self-sufficiency, and full participation. The ADA prohibits discrimination against individuals with disabilities across all sectors of society. It reduces barriers, promotes access, and helps people with disabilities. That means our friends, our family, and ourselves fully participate in society. More than 50 million Americans directly benefit from the ADA. And while there's undoubtedly more work to be done to ensure full inclusivity of all people with disabilities, today we celebrate a major milestone, 20 years of civil rights under this Act, and affirm its ideals and the work ahead. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to thank Leader Hoyer for introducing this important resolution and once again express my support for House Resolution 1504 honoring the 20th anniversary of the American with Disabilities Act, and I reserve the balance of my time.